everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with the Cool Dad, State Fair style, the foods you love to hate yourself for loving, even though you only eat them once a year most of the time. We're continuing on our fried food bender this week with a couple of items still on the list. I still have a couple more on the list. Today we're going to be doing one of the deep fried taco versions. There's actually two versions I found at the State Fair. I'm doing one of them today, which is just the deep fried taco, versus the more burrito looking one, which is battered and deep fried, which I've got for another video that's coming up. Don't worry, I won't forget about it. I know they're big. I try to work it out so the videos don't get too excessively long, because the last thing anybody wants is an hour and a half of me cooking, unless you're here to eat it. Then it's a whole different story. So I'll be doing some deep fried tacos. Then we are going to do some, our version of the Pizza Fritte, which is essentially pretty much the same thing, just a shorter version because I don't have a long fryer to, fry them in. So there'll be a shorter version. No 2-foot long Pizza Frites, unfortunately, in this household today. That being said, though, we will have some Pizza Fritte. The third one I'm doing today is we're going to revisit the deep fried candy bar. Now, I know some of you are like, well, you tried that already. I did, and it was a miserable failure. I have candy bars that have been sitting in the freezer for the past 3 weeks, so I think they might work just a little bit better. We shall see. And if they don't, it'll still be in the video, because that's just how we do it here. It's a learning experience. And I guess part of the reason why I do this is not just to show that food brings people together and food makes life better. And food is life, life is good. Let's eat some more. It's right here. But because I want people to see that it's not that hard to do these things. I'm not a trained chef. I didn't go to culinary school. I just grew up in a family that liked to cook. And honestly, I spread my wings when I moved out, and I haven't looked back. Well, I look back. Obviously, we had my Brajal video, but but the point is, I want to show everybody that you can do the same foods in your own kitchen, and it's not that difficult, and you can just have some great times at home with your friends and family. And like I said, I say it every week, is the more you can bring people together over food, the more positive we can bring into this world, because, oh, wait, it's my catchphrase again. Food is life, life is good, let's eat some more. So, we are starting with our deep fried tacos, version 1. Version 2 will probably be either next week or the week after, within the next 2 weeks. And there'll be some other news coming up that I'm hoping will be coming up soon. Not going to say much till I get the confirmation, but possible exciting news coming up, and I always love it when there's exciting news. As always, you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/thecooldad. I'm on YouTube. Just search Cooking with the Cool Dad. You'll find me there. Like, subscribe, share, please. Believe it or not, it helps me out. It helps the show out. And it means that I can bring this to more people when you like, when you subscribe, when you share, when you put it out there. It's all algorithms and computer science, which I'm not going to get too deep into, but each like, each share, each subscribe alters those algorithms a little bit for the channel and allows more people to actually see it organically. And the more people we can get cooking at home, even just one meal a week, I think we can make it a better world overall, and you can be a part of that. So if you do subscribe, hit that bell down, I think it's down in the corner there after you hit it, and that'll let you know every week when I put up a video. Like this week, it's a day late. It happens. I'm sorry. Crazy weekend helping out Mrs. Cool Dad with some boarders at her grooming shop. Big dogs, that's my specialty, I guess. Run with the big dogs, because I'm the big dog dad. Sorry, had to go there. But, so you like, subscribe, share. If you'd like to support the channel, patreon.com/thecooldad. You can find me there. I'm still putting together, I don't have any patrons yet, so I haven't got much posted up yet, but I put together some behind-the-scenes stuff, both from cooking and from my building my new creation station, as I like to call it, which is my new desk, which will have room for everything so I can do the editing and the final producing or production. One of the two. When you put the two of them together, you get production. But it'll, where I can do all that work. So that's going to be there. In the long run, I'm hoping to have merch for everybody. But in the meantime, if you like my cookware, you like my knives, which I both highly recommend both of them, down below in the comments or in the comment description, there will be affiliate links to Amazon so you can get the exact same ones. Yes, I do make a little bit off of those. I won't deny that. Full transparency here. I'm always up front with that. But you're helping out the channel when you do that, and I appreciate it. So I think I've covered everything. All the housekeeping's done. On that note, let's get down below. Let's make some deep fried tacos, some Pizza Fritte, and then try that deep fried candy bar one more time. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay? See you down below. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Now, I already browned up and seasoned the meat ahead of time because that's just ground beef, browned down, throw some taco seasoning in it. It's really all there is to it. I figured most of y'all could figure that one out. But now we're going to prep our shells. And these are just plain old flour tortilla shells. We got a little bit of olive oil in here. We're just going to pop them into the olive oil for a minute, let them sit, warm up a little bit, and we're just kind of getting them so they can be a little more flexible. We don't want to really cook them or tear them, which I'm doing a good job of. But we do want to get them so they'll be a little more flexible. That's not going to work when you can't find the tool you want. There we go. So just for a little bit in there. And I'm using extra virgin olive, or not extra virgin, but regular old olive oil for this. This I kind of prefer it for this type of work. It's a lot of oil on there. So, whether they do this at the fair or not, I've decided I think I'm going to throw mine on a paper towel. And again, this is just kind of heating them up, getting them nice and pliable. When you start seeing the bubbles forming in them, that's the time to pull them off. And even though it looks like most of the oil has gone out of here, there's still quite a bit of oil in there. But I've got my jug here to add more. Also over here, I have my peanut oil for the frying warming up already. Save a little bit of time there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. And there we go. So, I'm going to start with these three first. Just because otherwise we'll be here all night. And honestly, I'm only cooking for me right now. Which some of you may be like, well, you can still do more. I'm going to do without me. Don't worry, nothing will go to waste. So, once you've got them nice and soft and pliable, we're going to take our meat mixture. I'm just using a big old soup spoon here and put a nice pile of it in the middle. I'm going to fold over, and these are kind of warm. Ooh, that is kind of warm. I'm just going to kind of make sure it stays folded. Now with my spatula here, shoot. Make sure that oil over there is warm enough. Almost. So we're going to take a short pause, and we'll be right back when the oil's up to heat. Okay, while we're waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm going to take a quick second and talk about the cookware I'm using. Green Life Cookware, which I purchased from Amazon.com, which there's an affiliate link down below in the description, is dishwasher safe, it's oven safe, and it's non-stick. And when I say non-stick, I mean it's non-stick. I have literally made Parmesan crisps in here, and they don't stick. If you don't know what a Parmesan crisp is, it's basically you cook down some Parmesan cheese into a crispy wafer in the pan. And it doesn't stick. So I would definitely say I have no issue recommending these to anyone looking for a good set of cookware. It's about $85, give or take a little bit. If you have Prime, I believe they have it with free shipping. And in general, like I said, it's some damn good cookware. I like it. It works really well, and I would recommend it to anybody looking to upgrade or re-up their kitchen. So that's my thoughts on it. Again, affiliate link down below, and we'll be right back once this is up to temperature. Okay, we are now up to temperature. We're going to take our tacos, and here's the important part is once you put them in, you want to make sure they stay closed in that initial phase, or sort of closed. I just might fail miserably at this one. What do you know? Yeah, I think this one might be a miserable fail on my part, but we'll give it a whirl. I am using the spatula to hold it under and keep it closed and suffer burns on my hands for all of you. For you guys, that's painful. Not recommended. Kind of like 2020. I would like a refund on this year. Now, And here's the thing too, is that I know I have some viewers who like some meatless options. You can put pretty much any filling you want in these, as long as it'll tolerate going in the deep fry. So bear that in mind. Okay, I think we're almost there. You want the taco shell to be crispy. Not burnt, but crispy. And I think we're getting there. Oh yeah, we are almost there. Okay. Woo, yeah. So I'm going to set these over here on a plate, probably off camera, considering my framing. And to cool, I'm going to use the slightly longer handled scooper thing to keep it together this time. Keep my hands further away from the damaging pops and splats. Okay. And I'm thinking I should have done this one last. We will find out, though. Hello. Okay. Do a little flip. Do a little dance. Get down tonight. I don't make this for kids' entertainment, so I can say do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Because food is life, life is good. Let's eat some more. Take that any way you please. It's been a while since I put any really good innuendo into one of my videos. I've been taking this a little too seriously, I guess. You got to have fun. See, and that's the thing. It's like when you do something you enjoy, it's so much better when you can have fun doing it. Don't take it too seriously. Enjoy it. I almost got carried away with that. Okay, I think we are almost there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, number 2 is coming out. I was saying that this morning, too. Oh, number 2 is coming out. There's your innuendo, folks. I got it in for you. Okay, so let me see if I can sneak this last one in. Whoop. Definitely works better when you press down on it. Okay. So you can see it's about a minute per side. Flip it a couple times, but a minute per flip, I guess, give or take. But, you want to get that crispy but not burnt realm in the shell. Not quite Taco Bell, but not quite soft Taco Bell. Taco Bell went soft. Actually, Taco Bell's always been soft, especially when it comes out the next day. I mean, hell, we're making number 2 jokes. I might as well. Oh, that was hot. Woo, that was hot. I was saying that one morning after a Taco Bell run the night before. Hell yeah. You ever want to freak out a Taco Bell cashier, especially if it's a Friday afternoon, you get one of the high school kids working, order like $25, $30 worth of food off the value menu, pay with all singles, and especially if you're a big, hairy, ugly dude like me, pay him with singles and tell him you had a good night on the pole the night before. They don't know what to say. It's actually kind of entertaining. There we go. I think this one's good. Okay. So we've got those out on the side. Now we'll get into the treatment of them shortly. Right now I'm going to scoop the leavings out of here and hopefully not make some taco flavored desserts. I mean, if we do, we do. Note to self, flavored stuff like this should always go in last. But you know what? You guys learned that along with me. If you're going to do something like this where you're doing multiple fried things, put the flavored stuff in last. That's my 2 cents for the day. That is our takeaway right now for this video. And you know what? Worst case scenario, I'll have taco flavored pizza frites, and I really don't see that being a bad thing. It'll be the new thing at the fair next year, the Cool Dad stand, making taco flavored pizza frites. Sorry, taco flavored fried dough, because I can't say pizza frite apparently because it's one of those trademark deals. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'll have to look into that. So if you go to the New York State Fair next year and you see a stand that says taco flavored fried dough, you know I'm busy. So, I'll be right back. We're going to set up for our pizza frites, and we'll kick back on. Okay, so my pizza dough, which I basically just went to the local store, got some ball of pizza dough that wasn't frozen, let it sit out for the last hour in room temperature and proof. I put a little bit of oil in the bowl it was sitting in so that it wouldn't stick to it. Now, just going to kind of flatten it out a little bit. Got a little oily there. And yes, this is my taco oil. But we're going to have fun. Nope. Shoot. Wrong knife. Nope. Too small. Good size. Okay. Because I don't have a 2-foot long fryer, I can't really do 2-foot long pizza, fried dough, pizza frites, whatever you want to call it. So I am just going to, now you can cut this, you can tear it off, whatever you like to do. I'm just going to kind of stretch it a little bit, fold it, and roll it, spin it together. It's going to give me a little bit more of an interesting shape. I'm just going to drop that right in there. Watch that puff up. Now, these you're going to want to leave in the oil till you get a nice golden brown coloring. There we go. And they will go quickly, so be careful. There we go. Now, does stretching the dough really make a big difference? Who knows? That's how I learned to do it when I was younger. And bam. Gives you a slightly different shape than the ones you're used to seeing, but when you're working with a pan versus a 2-foot long dough fryer, you do what you got to do. Oh, this one's going to be a long one. Okay, that first one's just about set. Now you see, there we are. Drop that one in. Whoops. The second one should be flipped. That first one's almost done. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. And probably off camera, granulated white sugar. I put a touch of cinnamon in there because that's my personal preference. I believe the actual one at the fair does like a heavier granulated sugar, like a bigger sugar crystal granulation. But I have never been disappointed by using plain old white granulated sugar. These are just about ready to be done, so Whoop, 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 whoop. These are probably closer to the elephant ears, but again, same basic concept, and we're having fun, and they'll be tasty when they're done. Now, once that last one's done, I'll have 4 in here. And I will agitate it, and we'll see how we do that. The only drawback to these tongs, you got to pull them out to lock them and push them in to unlock them, which is easy to unlock. When you got your hands full and want to lock them, it becomes a pain in the ass. Kind of like the next day of Taco Bell. But that's okay. Or the next day after you've been at the fair and ate a bunch of food there. We all know that's why we love to hate the food. We love to hate ourselves for loving the food. I'll get it figured out one of these days. There we go. Last thing you want is a slippery knife handle. There are a lot of things that are good slippery. That is not one of them. There's some more innuendo. I've been missing that. Okay. Now, here's our fried dough. To not make a big mess, I'm just going to kind of use the tongs, rotate these around in here. Basically, you just want to get them a nice coating of sugar on there. Now I've messed up my tongs. I'll have to rinse them. There we go, but that's okay. There we go. And there we go. We have Pizza Frites, which will join our tacos on the plate so they can sit. And that's how I get the thumbnails for these videos. 3 and 4. Okay, give me 1 minute. We'll be right back. We'll do the final one, and then we'll come up top and talk about how they are. Okay, guys, I am getting the candy bar out of the freezer. Literally just took it out of the freezer. It's been in there for 3 weeks. That should be hopefully frozen enough that it can get through this process. And god dang, I got too much oil on my hands. Where's my kitchen scissors to the rescue? Okay. We're doing Snickers because they will satisfy you. So I figured if I go with something that's already going to satisfy you, something that'll help out Betty White, maybe it'll work better. So we're going to pop that in there. I'm going to batter the hell out of it. It is a battered bar. And damn, I forgot to get something to hoist it with. Let me see what I got here. Okay, I got a little bitty spatula. Okay, let's hoist that up. Drop it right in there. Rinse my tongs real quick so I can get the sugar off of them. Because we all know what happens when you put water into oil. I'll wipe them well. Okay, we've already got better results than we had last time. Okay, there we, oops, before I start losing chocolate out of there. Well, it melted the top layer. I'll give it that, but you know what? We got it. That was super quick while it was still frozen. I'm proud of that. Okay, let me do some cleanup. We're going to come up top, talk about how it all is, and then we'll finish up. Okay, guys, I am getting the candy bar out of the freezer. Literally just took it out of the freezer. It's been in there for 3 weeks. That should be hopefully frozen enough that it and get through this process. And god dang, I got too much oil on my hands. Where's my kitchen scissors to the rescue? Okay. We're doing Snickers because they will satisfy you. So I figured if I go with something that's already going to satisfy you, something that'll help out Betty White, maybe it'll work better. So we're going to pop that in there. I'm going to batter the hell out of it. It is a battered bar. And damn, I forgot to get something to hoist it with. Let me see what I got here. Okay, I got a little bitty spatula. Okay, let's hoist that up. Drop it right in there. Rinse my tongs real quick so I can get the sugar off of them. And because we all know what happens when you put water into oil, I'll wipe them well. Okay, we've already got better results than we had last time. Okay, there we, oops, before I start losing chocolate out of there. Well, it melted the top layer. I'll give it that, but you know what? We got it. That was super quick while it was still frozen. I'm proud of that. Okay, let me do some cleanup. We're going to come up top, talk about how it all is, and then we'll finish up. Damn. No actual taco flavoring in here, I gotta say. It's good. Okay. Oh, I missed that. That chewiness. Of course, for me, I always feel like they were super chewy, but I still love them. I don't know why. As bad as they are, I would not recommend eating them on a regular basis, but they're good. Okay, got that. Now for the tacos, all you gotta do is you pop them open a little bit, add your salsa, your cheese, add a little bit of salad, lettuce, whatever you want to put in there. Bam, you're good to go. You got tacos. We have our, our fried dough / pizza fritte / whatever the hell you want to call it. Good. Deep fried candy bar. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's dangerous. If I keel over and die and have a heart attack on this video, you won't see it. I won't be here to edit it. But, oh my God. Nailed it on that one. Okay. Nailed it. Now, things we learned. First of all, I learned that when you use a mic pack, after you've tested it several times during the course of a week, you should put fresh batteries in it. Otherwise, you get crappy sound like we got last week. I did a few tests this week. I popped fresh batteries in today before we started, so the sound should be good. I checked the first clip before I kept going, and it was good, so I'm happy with that. What else did we learn? We learned you can make all your favorite fair foods at home. That's half the fun of it, folks. You know, everybody talks about going to the fair. What do most people do when they go to the fair? They eat. I am planning to do wine slushies in one of the next video or two. I have to plan that on a day when I can consume said wine slushie and not have to do anything else. Because, yeah, I don't need a DWI. So, let's see. that pretty much covers it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are inspired to try some of these recipes yourself at home. They're all excellent. They're all a lot of fun. I would recommend doing them when you have a lot of company to help you eat them so you don't have to eat it all yourself because, yeah, heart attack, yeah. It is a distinct possibility. Let's see. I'm off a day. I'm off because I'm doing this on Tuesday instead of Monday. Normally I do these on Mondays, but like I said, all craziness. So just making sure I get everything I'm supposed to say. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/thecooldad. YouTube, do a search for Cooking with the Cool Dad. I should pop up. Patreon.com/thecooldad if you'd like to support the show. And otherwise, if you want to reach out to me, either message me through Facebook at facebook.com/thecooldad, or you can reach me at thecooldad, all one word, at mail.com. So thecooldad@mail.com. And, you have ideas for future shows, recipes you'd like to see me try, things you want to see me make, let me know. I'm open for it. Give me a challenge. I look forward to it. Because, like I said before, the whole point to this is showing you that you too can make some amazing food in your own kitchen. You don't have to be a master chef. You don't have to be Gordon Ramsay, who I might steal a recipe from one of my culinary counterfeits in the future, or Guy Fieri, same story, or anybody else for that matter. I can't think of the blonde lady with the crazy hair that looks like Guy Fieri's lost cousin. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Oh my God, I should have written that down. But that's the thing. Any of these people, there's a recipe they put out there, something they make, it's their specialty. You can make it too. It's not that hard to do. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of research. The deep fried tacos, dude, you don't even know. That was about 4.5 hours of reading through internet articles because I wanted to find out. And I knew there was a couple of different ones that they had at the state fair. So I had to read through to find out which ones to do and then how to do them. That's how you do it, folks. But it's fun. That's the whole point. I've showed you the easy way to do it. Like I said, if you see one that you're like, I don't know if I can figure out how to do it, shoot me an email, message me on Facebook. Hell, leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. You can do it. I know you can. But here's the thing. When you do these things, get some people together, make some great food, have some good time, make some awesome memories, change the world a little bit for those people. And you know what? That change will spread. And overall, in time, we could have a pretty damn decent world to live in. So just remember food. Yeah. Where's my mind at right now? Just remember, folks, food is life. Life is good. Let's eat some more. I will catch you all next week, and I got faith in you that you can do this too.